So again, just to reiterate, we are going to put a pitcher pump and draw a line, a hose line into our pond so that I can use it to water my garden. The pond water has got some nutrients in it that are really helpful to my garden. It's been making my fig trees and plants, tomato plants and peppers, extremely lush. It's high in phosphorus, and then there's also seaweed in there that is a great source of nitrogen for all my garden needs. Anyway, so we went to Menards, got this pitcher pump. It's beautiful. It's red. It's really a classic look, classic design. The kind you would see when you go camping or, you know, on a farm. Okay, put that right there. And it's got the handle so that you can pump water, and then I'll put a bucket under it. Just because it's embarrassing getting buckets of pond water and watering my garden with it. So this will be kind of neater. And so we got this at Menards. It was about $45 to $50. It's the cheapest I've found. Menards is a hardware store we have in pretty much Midwest. And I did look on Amazon for this. On Amazon it was about $79 was the least expensive I found on Amazon. So Menards is the place to get them. Next we got a pond pump pre-filter so that it filters out the, you know, seaweed and grasses and things like that, and it doesn't let that through the hose. It comes with attachments that help it to attach to the hose to adapt to. We've got this ribbed adapter that fits into the bottom. It's an 1.25 inches. It fits into the bottom of this hand pump, and then the bottom of it will fit into the hose. The hose we got at Home Depot. We didn't have it at Menards. It's again an 1.25 inches inside diameter, and we got this. It's a 25-footer, and we got this for $100 pretty much. It was 99 something. And so this is all we're going to need, and we're going to draw the hose into the pond and pump the water out for our garden for irrigation purposes.
Okay, so this is the pump pre-filter assembly. This is what we're going to attach to this hose and put in the pond. And we got this so that we can filter the water before it goes into our pump. The pond has seaweed in it and all kinds of other stuff growing, and there's fish in there too. We don't want to suck anything up into our hose and into our pump assembly, so we bought this. It's for a pond. So the nice thing about this is that you can take it apart actually and clean it. If you ever lose pressure or it gets clogged up, we can pull it right out and clean it. So it comes with these 3 fittings. And the ones we're going to use are these 2. This one is too small for our project right now. So this fitting, it just screws into the end of the pre-filter. I just hand tightened it. That's probably all it needs. Now I need a barbed fitting that goes in here. A barbed fitting that's 1 inch, and then the other end 1.25 inches. For the sake of time, I didn't feel like going back to the hardware store to get one. What I'm gonna do for the meantime, just temporary, I know it's not the right way to do it, is push this into the threaded end into the hose and put a clamp on it, a band clamp, and hope that holds good until I get the barb fitting. And then this other end will attach to this, and then we'll dump it in the pond. See what happens.
And then we didn't mention this earlier, but we got this at Menards as well, and this was about an $18 unit. The other, this little guy cost us about 49 cents. so that's the base for the pump. Easy peasy. However high you want it to be, that will make it comfortable for you. Next, we secure the top onto the base and drilled a 2-inch diameter hole with a hose attachment to the hand pump. Okay, we're attaching the hand pump to the base now. We've already fed the hose through the bottom and it's all attached. Well, we're almost finished. Now we can pump. Right? It's working and it's on a base. We're just gonna have to beautify this after we install it. I didn't even know that we could adjust the handle if it's not lining up evenly in the back or right up the middle, and all we had to do was loosen this nut, move the top, and then tighten it back up. So we've got a design improvement. We decided once we took the pump out there, the hose was kinking. It was going to limit the pressure of the water. As you can see, when it's bent like that, the diameter decreases significantly. So we had a design idea, and that was to use PVC all the way through and then attach the hose. And so what we've got here is a threaded attachment. It's a 1 1/4 inch that we attached to the hand pump, and then glued that onto the PVC. The PVC runs the height of the stand, and then we've got a PVC elbow attached to a female attachment, threaded attachment that is also 1 1/4 inch. To that we attached the barbed attachment, and now we're going to attach the hose to this, and there's going to be no kinks. Finally, to anchor the tank, we've got some base height stakes that we sledgehammered into the ground to keep the whole stand steady. Next we tied an anchor to the pre-filter right there so that it can stay weighted down in the pond. We're just gonna toss it in. And we'll test out our pump. It's coming. Oh wow, that's some dark water.
We need to prime it.
Huh? We need to put the water in the top. Troubleshooting. If your pump is getting water a fraction of the way there but not all the way up, you want to pour some water into the pump, and it will create stronger suction and get the water all the way through. And there it goes. Okay. There you go. Now we've got pond water to irrigate our crops. Look at that. Put the bucket under it. Oh, and this design is so that you can hook the pail or bucket to it, but you know, ours is not that sturdy, so we're not going to do that. There you go. We've got water. Thanks for watching.